Howdy, Godfrey the Magician here, Magic Cowboy. If I was a real cowboy, I wouldn't have a thimble to show you magic. That's why I'm a magic cowboy. With this thimble, I'm going to do some magic for you and also give you a little bit of methods and teach you a little about magic so you know what's going on the next time you see a magic show. Now watch that thimble. I can take that thimble, it disappears, it's floating right there. Pretty cool, huh? You can toss it up, it's still right there. I can put it on my fingers, and if I take off the invisible dust, it becomes visible. Yes. This is all due to legerdemain and prestidigitation, what's called sleight of hand, which means I have complete control over my fingers. If I grab that thimble, I've got it exactly right where I want, right there on my first thumb, right there. See? If I grab it, I have it. If I grab it, I have it exactly right where I want it. Good, got it. Cool. So the next thing I'm going to, well, let's move on. That's one of the things you should learn in magic. If you have a problem in magic, you don't let anybody know you made a mistake. I'm not saying I made a mistake, but you did never admit it to, right? So now, magicians, we have secret things as well. Even my hands, I have trap doors on the back of my hands. Let me show you what I mean. If I put the thimble in there, if I push that little spot right there, it pops the thimble back up to the top. Oh, yes. And I mentioned the elevator. I have an elevator right there. So if I take that thimble, I push it in, and it goes up the elevator and reappears right there. And even though I have my sleeves rolled up, I can still use my sleeves as a magician. I can flick it up this sleeve. It goes up my sleeve and down over here into my pocket right there. Now, magicians, we have to use all of our senses, yes. Even our sense of hearing. That's right, I got one there. Speaking of sense of hearing, if you would hear or hear, I would love to hear you applaud. Well, right now you're thinking to yourself, does that guy have one thimble or two thimbles? Actually, I do have two thimbles. That's called using duplicates. I'll put them right over here. And I have another one hidden right here in my costume. Even my sense of smell, which I didn't have, I use that as well. Got to have good eyesight, so I got one back there behind my eyeballs, my glasses. And I have another thimble right, well, even my sense of taste, I use that. Although some people would call that tasteless. Well, that gives me 5 thimbles. And if you were here right now, I would give you a chance to win, to be an opportunity to be in my magic show. I'm going to drop 5 thimbles. If you grab one, you're in the show. I'm going to count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, very cool. Well, this one right here, that's the launching finger. It only launches off of that finger, not the other ones. And it goes to whichever finger I touch over here. So if I take that thimble and I touch it there, it's going to go to that finger. See, watch. Oh, remember, only off the first finger. So now it's going to go to the second finger, and this time I'm going to do something called misdirection, which you might have heard about. Misdirection means this. I get you to look one way when I do something else, like, look, over there. See, now I have 2 over here. 2 from 5 leaves 3, so we have 3 thimbles over here. We'll put that one like that. It'll go to my 3rd finger now. I tell you what, let's use my sense of smell, all right? And now you have a choice. Do you want to use the back of my hand or the elevator? Which would you like to use? The back of my hand? Okay, we'll touch it there, give it a little tap, and it pops up to the top. Well, that leaves us with one last thimble right there, and it's going to shoot over to my thumb. And for some reason, it works. Cool, right? If I say go back, boom, they all go back. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thimbles. Now, all this magic's pretty cool, but this has just been a figment of your imagination. That's right. There are no thimbles. They never came out of my pockets. Actually, the truth of the matter is you've been hypnotized, and since you are underneath my hypnotic powers right now, I command you to applaud wildly. Wow. Well, thank you. Poof. Wake up. You are no longer hypnotized.